Today we're talking about Perseus by Parfums De Marly. This is a really nice fresh fragrance. It opens up with grapefruit, bergamot and blackcurrant. In the mid you have vetiver, green mandarin and geranium. And in the base you get drywood, cashmere wood, ambergris, balsam fir, cedarwood and tonka bean. So it starts with that bright citrus. It's not a grapefruit bomb, you do have a lot more going on here. I thought it would be predominantly grapefruit, but you get a nice mix with that blackcurrant and the bergamot backing it up as well. In the mid you get a nice geranium and green mandarin, vetiver, very fresh, all these notes very fresh. And in the base you get to the ambergris, the cedarwood and of course the tonka bean. So you get kind of a creamy tonka bean dry down with this. It's got a lot more depth than I was expecting. It's, like I say, far from a grapefruit bomb. If you were expecting just, grapefruit and not a lot else, you'll be pleasantly surprised that there's a lot more to this. Performance is pretty good, I find. It lasts several hours. Projection is pretty decent for a fresh fragrance. And the dry down is very pleasant as well, like the transition from the top notes of the grapefruit and the blackcurrant into more of the tonka bean, the cedar, the ambergris. It's really nice and really fresh. Smells very high quality. I actually prefer this to the likes of Greenlee and Sedley. I prefer it to Castley as well, which I've tried recently. And also Galloway. Galloway's more of a musky, irisy, soapy scent. Greenlee kind of a green apple shampoo type of a vibe. Sedley like a sparkly soda, ambroxan fragrance. Castley more of a kind of old school, minty, kind of like Sedley but a bit more woody. So they're all good in their own way. I can see why all of those are popular. Of course, I've mentioned Percival several times on this channel, and that's one of my favourites. Darley's okay in terms of like a freshish lavender scent. But for me, this is one of my favourites for sure. Just really high quality, citrusy tonka bean mix. So you get that really nice bright opening, and the transition is really good as well. So for the life of the fragrance, it's just pleasant all the way through. For me, it's very refreshing. It has an extremely refreshing nature to it. Imagine like a really hot day, you just want to spray yourself all over with something. I can't think of many things better to reach for than this. So for me, it's excellent. I would highly recommend checking this one out. I think it's a bit overlooked. I know it doesn't get anywhere near the attention as some of the others. And when it was released, I think it got very mixed reviews. I don't think people were raving about this too much. Whereas I highly rate this, I highly recommend it. And if you have overlooked this, you might be missing out. And if you enjoyed the description I just gave and you think that that's something that would suit you, I would definitely say try this. Really nice bottle design as well. I think the colour is really nice. Hopefully this shot comes out well with the backdrop. It looks good on my camera screen here, so hopefully that translates well onto the bigger screen. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Do you enjoy Perseus? Maybe you have it, maybe you're thinking of getting it. I'd be interested to hear any thoughts you may have on this fragrance. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.